Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Eala beats Turkish foe in first round of Eastbourne Open qualifiers. Filipina tennis ace Eala made quick work of her Turkish foe, Zeynep Sönmez, 6-1, 6-3, on Saturday to open her campaign in the Eastbourne Open qualifying round. The match lasted for only an hour and 12 minutes as Eala hopes to advance to the main draw. Before that, the Filipina player will have to beat top-seeded Hailey Baptiste of the United States. Baptiste, 23 years old, is currently No. 56 in the world. Eala will take on Baptiste in the second round of the qualifiers on Sunday. After the Eastbourne Open, Eala will play in the main draw of the Wimbledon, which will start on June 27. Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation, served a resounding statement at the WTA 250 Eastbourne Open qualifiers, convincingly defeating Turkey's Zeynep Sönmez 6-1, 6-3 in just over an hour to advance to the second round. A graceful storm on grass, Eala started the match with breathtaking fluency. From the first serve, she dictated the tempo, suffocating Sönmez's chances. The first set was a showcase of dominance -6-1, with Sönmez managing only one game. The second set brought resistance. Sönmez tamed her strokes and trimmed a 4-1 deficit to 4-3, testing Eala's resolve. But the Filipino star surged once more, unleashing clean, daring strokes to seal a 6-3 set and claim victory in about an hour and 7 minutes. Notably, Eala served with precision, 0 double faults throughout and a cool mental composure under pressure. This is emblematic of her growth on the Pro Tour. Precision and power. Reading the match. First set, a statement. Aggressive baseline play, flawless serving, and punishing control. Second set, tested but unshaken. Eala weathered the storm, then raised her level with pull shots and sharp angles to finish strong. A dominant serve and reliable backhand two-hander laid the groundwork. Eala's game control left Sönmez scrambling, and even as momentum swung, Eala answered firmly, no soft spots, no second guessing. Beyond Eastbourne, the bigger picture. This isn't just another qualifier win. Eala is building momentum ahead of her Wimbledon debut in the main draw later this month. Her next opponent is world No. 56 Hailey Baptiste, the top seed in the qualifiers. A significant step up. Baptiste smoked into the fourth round of the French Open recently, beating top-ranked players along the way. Should Eala convert her next match, she'll enter the Eastbourne main draw and carry valuable momentum to Wimbledon. This is grass court mastery in action, building confidence point by point, match by match. A portrait of poise and ambition. What shines through this victory is more than just a scoreline. Composure under strain. At 4-3 in the second set, Eala didn't crack. She held firm and clinched the next two games with conviction. Youthful fearlessness. She played fearlessly yet intelligently, mixing power with placement, aggression with patience. Ever-ascending trajectory. Ranked 77, she's the highest-ranked Filipino ever in WTA history. Her surge in Miami, belting out victories over Keys and World No. 2 Swiatek, proves that she's not just rising, she's charging. Looking ahead, next stop Baptiste. On Sunday, Eala faces Baptiste, standing between her and the Eastbourne main draw, and between dreams and reality at Wimbledon later. Matchup. Eala's baseline precision vs Baptiste's power and confidence. Form guide. Baptiste is red-hot, but Eala's momentum and form on grass cannot be underestimated. Prediction. A tight battle. Eala's crafty variety and mental charm could upset the seeding, but she'll need another near-perfect match. The bigger dream. This match is part of a larger narrative. Eala's first Grand Slam main draw at Wimbledon. Her Eastbourne run is more than qualifying. It's psychological construction. Grass courts demand quick thinking, adaptability, and nerve, all of which Eala is showing in spades. Moving beyond this victory, we could be witnessing the dawn of a new era for Filipino tennis. On the back of historic results, from junior Grand Slam success to breaking into the WTA Top 100, Eala is not just chasing wins. She's forging a legacy. Final serve. With this confident first-round win in Eastbourne, Eala has once more proven that she is a star in the making. Grass may be the great leveler, but Eala is turning it into her springboard. Each match building strength, each victory birthing belief. Next up, Baptiste, then Wimbledon. With her blend of athleticism, poise, and ambition, Eala's about to serve notice. Quietly at first, then thunderously, on one of tennis's grandest stages. A hush settled over the lush grass courts of Eastbourne as Eala stepped onto center court, bathed in early evening sunshine, green stretching endlessly beneath her feet. At just 20, the Filipino left-hander carried more than her racket. She carried the hopes of a nation, the momentum of a season, and the fire of a player destined for history. Across the net stood Zeynep Sons, the Turkish world no. 82, no stranger to success. A title holder at Merida, a worthy adversary. Their rankings lay close, separated by mere steps. Yet on that June night, Eala was singularly focused. She struck the first note of a symphony, a commanding 6-1 opening set in just over 30 minutes. Each serve, each forehand down the line, unleashed with precision, an overture of dominance that echoed her rising form. Sams, steeled in season, clawed back in the second set, rallying to 3-4 after recovering from love 40. But Alex, with poise matured far beyond her years, responded. She recalibrated, tightened her game, and seized the final two games to seal a 6-3 victory, the match wrapping in just over an hour, 1-7-1-13, depending on the source. The anatomy of the win. Dominance early. The opening set was a masterclass. 0 double faults, unwavering focus, and a compact 6-1 scoreline that showcased her offensive and defensive balance. Crisis management. Facing a momentum shift at 3-4 in set 2, Eala's composure shone. She answered with a love game and clinched victory after 3 deuces in the final game. Mental fortitude. Under the lights with Wimbledon's looming debut, pressure hissed in the air, but Eala's grit held firm, reflecting her growth as a competitor. Why this moment matters. Confidence booster before Wimbledon. This win is not merely a qualifier. It's a statement. With Wimbledon looming, Eala bolsters her mental and tactical readiness. Head-to-head dominance. Now 2-0 against Sams. Their rivalry tilts in Eala's favor. One less obstacle on her path. Trailblazing Filipino talent. At World No. 77, Eala remains the highest-ranked Filipino player in WTA history, already making history in the top 100 and beyond. MenAtWork.com. +15. Portrait of a rising star. Born in Quezon City in 2005, Alexandra Alex Eala's trajectory is marked by firsts. Junior U.S. Open champion in 2022, first Filipino to break the top 100 and creator of some of the WTA's biggest upsets. Madison Keys, Iga Swiatek, and Jelena Ostapenko among them. N.Wikipedia.org. Trained at Natal Academy, wielding the lefty two-handed backhand, and coached by Joan Bosch in Lorca, she has blended raw talent, fierce competitiveness, and cultural pride. A night to remember. Under the sun that softened the grass into emerald velvet, Alex's serves cut through the air with intent. Points racked up swiftly, patterns set and broken. Rallies met with aggressive footwork and crisp strokes. A slight lapse in the second set tested her, but she fought back, metal shining as strongly as her strokes. When the final ball flew past Sams, Alex raised her racket with a breathless smile. Joy, relief, determination all etched on her face. The stands murmured with applause, but she was already looking ahead. What's next? Up next is Hailey Baptiste, a top 60 American and the #1 seed in this qualifier. A challenging clash looms. Baptiste's power and recent clay depth pose fresh tests, but Eala rides the momentum of grass court rhythm, strategic clarity, and the impetus of recent wins. N.Wikipedia.org. On sports. +1. MenAtWork.com. +1. On sports. +1. Spin. +1. Beyond the scoreline. This victory is more than just a tennis result. It's a beacon for aspiring athletes in the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Proof that dedication, international grit, and belief can vault you onto the main stage. Eala's journey, from junior champion to WTA semifinalist, top 10 conqueror, and now a Wimbledon-bound contender, resonates far beyond tennis. Final canvas. The evening sky over Eastbourne darkened as players left the court, but in the glow of her victory, Alex Eala carried a spark of promise, of defiance, of tomorrow's greatness. Grass may slip beneath the shoes, matches may stretch into fortunes, but in each bold serve and fearless return, we glimpse a star blazing a path through tennis history. Here stands Alex Eala, grass court conqueror, qualifier champion, and embodiment of dreams turned real, step by determined step.